What's up, everybody? It's Willy Will here. Hope everybody's feeling irie tonight. I'm the Congo player in King Soul and the Vibes.
Yo, what up? I'm King Soul. I'm the frontman and singer and at the current time bass player of the band. Just doing my thing, you know, spreading the word through music.
Yo, what up? I'm Chris and I play guitar for King Soul and the Vibes.
I come from Guadalajara, Jalisco, and I've been doing music for about 13 years now, writing my own songs for about 10 or 11 of those years. I bring a lot of the Latin element to the band, not only with the singing in Spanish, but also the rhythms that we play.
I met this dude answering an ad on Craigslist about a reggae band with Latin influences. Definitely intrigued me because I've been playing reggae forever. I've been in a couple of hip-hop / reggae bands. So I answered the ad and it was King. So we tried to get this jam together, which took about like 3 weeks actually. But then when I arrived at the studio, I met King and Willy, and I definitely realized that it's definitely a unique musical experience that I wanted to be a part of.
I was in another band at the time, and King was also in another band, and we were trying to get our work recorded through one of our friends, through a mutual friend, and we hooked up from there, and then they asked me could I do the percussion work on their CD, and which I gladly did. And after that, for some reason, the band I was in broke up, and then his band broke up, and we just decided, hey, let's try to hook up together and try to make something of our own.
My influences come from what I started listening to when I grew up, which was a lot of Mexican music, a lot of cumbias, and a lot of actually Cuban and Colombian music, guajiras, cumbias, salsas, and mambo. And when I was older, I actually got into reggae and ska when I was like about 13 or 14, started, hearing a lot of Wailers and Peter Tosh and stuff like that. So that kind of, it influenced me to kind of bring and mesh all that together. Not to mention I had already kind of grown up with influences like the Beatles from my grandfather, Elvis, Johnny Cash, a lot of those type of songs, Creedence Clearwater Revival, and it's really interesting to see how I grew up with so many influences, and this is the final product that's came up that I'm trying to channel and take a little bit of this, take a little bit of that from all the genres of music that I listen to.
I started out, my first love was jazz. My mom and dad loved jazz, and I started playing maybe like the end of junior high school. Jazz, reggae, rock and roll, R&B, different genres of music.
I suggested that we make a record, since that's what I've been doing for the last 3-4 years musically. It's just been making records. So I just wanted to get all these songs down in a record. So we've been doing that, and I've been producing the 5-song EP that's coming out pretty soon.
We're going to call it Faraway Land, and it's the first EP with these songs right here. It's actually the first King Soul and the Vibes EP. We're going to have La Oportunidad, Another Love, just mainly older material that I wrote when I was younger that I never put on record, and it's been pretty fun. We've had Chris producing and kind of doing the engineer thing, and also laying down his guitar tracks. Willy and I have been working on this project, on this specific selection of songs for years, so it's interesting to see with the old stuff that Willy and I are bringing into it from so many years of playing the music, and then you add an element like Chris that's relatively new to the music, and he's also behind the mixing board.
Took a few months to make the record, took four months to record everything, because we were only working like 2 to 3 hours every time we met, because we only met after work.
I want to be a professional musician and not have to work anymore. I have a day job that I work, and I want to, I want to get rid of that day job and do nothing but music. I want to tour, and I want everybody to enjoy our music, because music is universal, and it's a spiritual and a very happy message behind music. And that's what I really want to do. Is I just want to go around the world making people happy with our music.
Music is my life, and I've been sharing that experience with the other members of the band, which is pretty cool. We just, you could see we live for it, and we have so much to say. Even though not all the songs are necessarily cheerful and happy, we do try to keep that positive vibe in the songs, and we want to bring that on to you guys.
I'd like people to come together with this music. I'd like people to make friends with each other through the music, and people to enjoy life through this music.
We're very excited to share with you what we're going to be coming up with, and not to mention future music that we'll definitely be bringing to the table down the road.